the show which will bring you the latest and greatest news from across campus. So, Jasmine, you are the activities officer. What does your job kind of entail?
Well, basically I kind of oversee all the different societies we have. We've got a vast amount, about 150, so kind of supporting all the officers, kind of helping them get their written objectives.
And I've been hearing a lot of news about a special little guy that you have that he comes along. So this is him, this is...
Yes, Monty.
Monty the mascot.
So he'll be going to different events the societies are holding, and getting lots of pictures and kind of increasing the awareness of different societies.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Monty. Welcome to TCTV. And Ben, you are the editor of the Courier.
So it seems to be going down well. Put lots of hours in, but have been happy with the paper that's come out at the end.
What about the tab?
There is a little bit of rivalry there, but nothing too serious.
Nothing too extreme. So Laura, you're the athletic union officer.
That's true.
What does your role entail? Getting out there on the pitches, or is it more helping the sports teams?
Well, earlier on in the year I've just been helping look after and support the sports clubs, but now the Wednesday matches started. I'm hopefully going to get out there on Wednesday afternoons just to see what the clubs have been getting up to really.
Okay, so we're going to go over to the news now and find out what they've discovered this week.
Last week, Newcastle footballer Sammy Amiobi invited his Twitter followers down for a game of FIFA with him and his fellow player Ryan Taylor. Not a bad guy, not a bad footballer either. If you missed this one, watch out for next time.
Last Friday it seemed like Christmas had come early as Newcastle was covered in a surprising coat of snow. Onlookers saw an amusing mix of grumbling, humbugs and overexcited students singing jingle bells and attempting to make snowmen in the, it has to be said, pretty lame excuse for snowfall.
Ever controversial nightclub LQ has once again been in the firing line this week after revealing its plans to serve 59p drinks to teenagers on one of its club nights. What do we think, guys? Recipe for disaster or a great deal?
To prove the myth that the colder it gets, the alleged Doherty girls who wear the staff of food chain Greggs are bearing all this winter for a naked calendar to raise money for children in need. The calendars are being sold in Greggs branches across the country and show the staff aged 18 to 64 covered only by Greggs cakes and pastries.
Over the course of the weekend, two friends of the Corps were here, Hotel de Van, eating lunch before 6 bouncers carried through a mysterious figure. It turned out it was none other than Nicki Minaj, identified by her huge bum implants. Weird.
Okay, so we've come outside to this space opera race outside the Union for maximum viewage. Let's see how they get on. Okay, so we've just got back from the space opera racing. We're going to go over to the sports now and find out what activities they've been up to this week.
In intramural sport, Henderson Hall are sitting pretty at the top of the Football League after convincing victories against their closest rivals, Medic Spurs, and last year's champions Barcelona. In rugby, the Cheeky Ladies and Armstrong have made impressive starts to the season, and in netball, the combined runners, Pulley Stollies and Netball Ninjas are the ones to watch, unbeaten so far this season.
Now for a round of all things BUCS, which stands for British Universities and Colleges Sports, and encompasses all of the matches which our top athletes play against other institutions. It's been a strong start for Newcastle University, who currently lie 9th in the table, which is a place above where they finished last year. A special mention must go to our fencers, who have been absolutely unbeatable this year.
And now to Newcastle's professional sports teams, where in the basketball the Eagles lost to the Leicester Riders but remain joint top of the BBL table. In the rugby union, the Falcons won their 7th consecutive game of the season, 33-0 against the Rotherham Titans. And in the football, Newcastle United won 2 games in 4 days, firstly to Belgian side Club Brugge and on Sunday against West Brom.
Sport!
So what we're going to do now is our glamorous assistant has taken away the pumpkin. She's going to put a mysterious object in there. One of our lovely sabbatical officers is going to put their hand in, have a feel. Okay, so bring on the pumpkin. Have you an idea what that is?
Oh, I think I know what it is now.
Okay, all right then. Wait, just keep your eyes shut. We're just going to show you the camera. Okay, so if you'd like to take a stand.
I think it was a row of teeth. Was it a row of teeth?
It was a row of teeth.
Was it whose teeth were they?
The mic.
Friday was exciting because it began to snow. Saturday was lame because it was still really cold and grey, but all of the snow had gone.
Sunday was rather dull, nothing really to shout about.
Monday was extremely cold with loads of rain.
Tuesday brightened up a little, though that didn't make the student houses any warmer.
Wednesday was the same, but with witching hour just around the corner. Who really knows?
Thursday was, well, it is Thursday, look around.
Well, that was definitely a bit of a twist on the weather. Thank you very much for that. We're now back in the studio for a rather messy challenge. On your marks, get set, go! Laura, you may have won the Space Hopper Challenge, but Ben, that was the fastest apple bobbing, digging for gummy worms in flour that I have ever seen. So well done for that. We are quickly going to go and find out our funniest tweet of the week, which somebody sent in to #CoreTCTV. I think it's following the theme of Shag Week last week, so I apologise for this. The word blowjob had a completely different meaning in the 1940s and 50s. It was slang for a faster than the speed of sound aeroplane. We're going to go over to a very talented musician in a second, but just to say thank you very much for coming in.
Sorry, thanks for having us on.
Thank you. It's alright, it's alright. It's been lovely to speak to you and find out a bit more about what you do. So go and get cleaned up, and I'm sure we'll be around sometime. So we're going to head over to a talented musician right now and hear what he has to say. Thank you very much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Hey, I'm Haitham Mohammed, and I like to beat my guitar up a lot.
This week's spooky special. So Laura, you are the activities. You're not. What is it? Athletics.
The Staffer food chain Gregors are bearing all this. I said that. Covered only by Greg's Cakes.
Now for a roundup of all things BUCS, which stands for British Universities, Colleges and... doesn't fucking stand for that.